What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. And before you say anything, I know it's been quite some time since I've uploaded a video or really even done anything. And the reason why is because I've been super busy, been focusing on my personal life and just trying to get some things together, get some things balanced out. But I do want to say it's Thanksgiving today, and let's just go ahead and be thankful for everything we have and everything that we can get to do. I'm super blessed to be able to come out here this morning on Thanksgiving, and only gonna fish until about 12 today, so really hoping to get on some fish, and then I'm gonna go spend some quality time with the family. But I also wanted to say this jacket right here is something new that I have. Let that drag sing. You guys know that's my motto. If you guys want to see more merchandise like that, the hat right there, T-Tac Living, if you guys want to see some more of that, you just let me know in the comments. But other than that, you guys see out there, it's super foggy, and generally around this time of year, you'll start seeing a bunch of bass chasing shad. However, this weather this morning might not be the best deal, but I know that these bass are still chasing those shad somewhere. They might not be blowing up, but they're out there somewhere. So what we're gonna be doing is just throwing some shad-like baits. Not too much on the worm side, but shad-like baits, and just trying to get on some big fish. And I'm on a kayak today. I do not have my other kayak, my pedal kayak, so I'm gonna be using a Jackson. This was one of the first kayaks I ever really started using to catch fish, but I think we can do it. You guys stay tuned. Most importantly, let's see if we can get on them. So now we're taking off, and as you guys can see, my front deck up here is a little crowded, but I'm gonna work with it, and hopefully it doesn't affect our fishery. A lot of times when you have a crowded kayak like this, it's hard to move around, and when that fish wants to go around the front, it's hard to get your thing around the front if you're not standing up. So we just gotta make sure if we hook a big one that we can get our line around those rods up there. Number one key here today. Without a doubt in my mind, I think we'll definitely catch some fish. We just gotta pinpoint where they're gonna be sitting today, and actually I have no clue where they're gonna be sitting, just because I haven't really been fishing lately in here, and I don't see any action just yet. But other than that, it does look good out here. A little foggy. I like that fog. Water temperature, woo-wee. It's actually cold too. Fish should still be slapping off out here. I know it's really weird out here. It almost seems like the fish don't want to eat unless they're feeding on shad. Real skittish. But first, we're probably gonna fish the points. That's gonna be my main thing to start off. Just trying to find some fish. So loud. Hey! Hey! Okay. I was trying to scare them, but it didn't scare them. And actually they got louder. They all started doing it. They're trying to call their boys. But yeah, this is where we're gonna start fishing. It is dirty too. Guys, sorry about the ducks. I physically can't do anything to stop these things from doing that. All right, like I said, we're gonna go ahead and stand up here. First bait I'm gonna be using is a lipless crank, of course. Last time I came out here, I wasn't really using a lipless crank. But I have a feeling when they're not blowing up, they will hit it. Kind of just slow rolling this thing. First, I just want to find the fish. So we're kind of just on the search. Dirty water like this usually is really good to throw anything that has a rattle to it. Bunch of pine straw on the top of the water, which tells me it did storm here last night. Not always a bad thing. I've noticed when I come out here and it is murky like this, I don't always catch the most fish, but I do catch the bigger ones in this murky water, which is kind of weird. I feel like it's a murky type thing. Get one out in the middle here. Cast on these things. So they blew up for a brief second, just a very brief second. Absolutely shredding the shad. And I hate to get all the way back there and they quit, but you can see a blue herring's literally landing on top of him. He's got the same idea as me. Oh my gosh, they're blowing up hard. You guys see him over there? Oh, there's one right there. Nice fish, nice fish. Fight him easy, fight him easy. Yes sir, baby. First fish as I'm sitting here talking. Oh yeah, he's got some meat to him. Let him fight, let him fight. Let him fight here. It's a nice 2.5. He's about to try to throw it, about to try to throw it. You guys seen him come up. Fight him very easy. So I'll tell you what. That thing can come off. No net today. We're gonna work him up very easy. Oh my. Oh yeah, baby. Nice 3, nice 3. Yes sir, baby. That's what I'm talking about. First fish off the trap. Nice little 3 number. Maybe 2.14. Either way, nice fish started off. Yes sir. First fish there. We'll go ahead and weigh him up. I just want to see how much girth these fish are holding on to this morning. .9, 2.5. Nice fish. I said 2.14. Good fish there. All right, guys. Beautiful first fish. We're gonna let her go. She fought hard. There you go, girl. They're moving so slow this morning. First fish, 2.9. Good start. They're going hard. I'll tell you what, not much shad action. The shad action that we have seen has been all on this side. What I'm going to do is go to my ordinary spot where I've hooked a proportion of the fish out here, and if that's not hitting, we're going to come back and we're going to swoop in this cove and just see if this is where the fish are sitting today. They could be sitting in this cove, but it's not usual because it's so shallow back here. Back there is generally where I get on them. But we'll see. All right, we're gonna tie on a crankbait, and that's what's gonna happen. This same crankbait is a crankbait that caught me a giant out of here. I think what I love the most about this crankbait is that when you don't want a noisy crankbait, they make them. And Arashi has silent crankbaits. This is a Storm Arashi crankbait. They have silent ones and they have very loud ones. And I believe sometimes it's crucial to use those silent ones. But we'll see here. This thing has never done me dirty. There's one right there. A little tiny one off the cranker. Oh, he's barely hooked. Barely hooked. He barely hit that thing too. There we go. All right, guys. We just seen a deer. Had to get that on footage, but in the meantime, I think we're about to have some luck back in this cove. Don't count on me for it, but I think that we're gonna catch some fish in this cove. I think this is where most of the fish are pushed up. Maybe not the biggest ones, but on this Thanksgiving morning, what we're trying to do is pinpoint some fish, get some fish in the boat, and most importantly, just enjoy the day. Where are these fish moving to? There we go. There we go. Little small dinkling. We're trying to get him in. He's fighting hard too. We're trying to get him in before we pull up on him, because I do not want to pull up on him. Dang, hooked him too good. There we go. Fish number one right here. Where they at? Where they at? All right, now you see him blowing up back there. They've got to be all up and down this bank right here. They got to be. Yep, there's one. That's a nice one. That's a nice one. That's a nice fish. That's a nice fish. Nice fish. Fight him good, fight him good, fight him good. Fight him good. It's a nice fish. Nice fish. Nice fish. Nice fish. He got it, he got it. He's trying to jump, man. Play him out, play him out. Not trying to have this fish jump today. Here he goes on a run. No, no, don't jump, don't jump, don't jump. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Don't jump, brother, don't jump. We're not trying to lose this fish to a jump. Gotcha. There we go, boys. Yes, sir, baby. Hooked him on the tongue. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Nice 6-pounder. Whoo! And that's how you do it right there, boys. All right, let's put this girl on the scale and see how much she weighs. I'm saying 6.5. Yes, sir, baby. Let's go. Feeding on shad. Just constantly feeding on shad. There we go, guys. Yes, baby. That's what I'm talking about. That's how you do a Thanksgiving bass right there, baby. Guys, there is nothing like a 6.5-pounder on a Thanksgiving morning. Yes, sir, baby. Let's go, man. So I came back in the cove where I told you guys they were chasing shad. And sure enough, that was good enough for me to hook up on a... Oh my gosh, you guys see him back there. I just happened to hook one of the bigger ones in these schools, which is absolutely crazy. 6.5-pounder, guys. I'm happy. I'm honestly as happy as could be right now. My Thanksgiving could not be any better. Yep. Oh man, he short striked it. Yep, there we go. Oh my gosh, short striked it again. Chasing it down. That was a little tiny one. But you guys see them, they're still blowing up back here. All right, guys, it's about to happen. We're about to break out a spinnerbait. A booyah spinnerbait. Let me see the biggest school while I'm tying this on. It always happens. And it's exactly what you guys thought it was. A shad colored spinnerbait. These bass need to hold that thought because I'm coming in hot. We're back in this cove, right where all those fish were jumping, but they're just not hitting. Maybe the spinnerbait wasn't the best choice, but I still think it'll catch fish. I mean, I haven't lost hope on it catching fish. There's one. There's one off the spinnerbait. Look at that. Holy crap. They're going ham right here. It's a nice fish too. Gotcha. Come on, buddy. Maybe we can get another one up. That one has no color right there. They're still back here. They're still fired up. I don't think they know what my kayak is, so I'm gonna keep rolling footage here. Obviously the spinnerbait only did as good for one so far. So I'm not saying that the spinnerbait's not a good deal. It's just, honestly, it's too slow for the pace that these bass are moving right now. All right, guys, we're tied back on the underspin. And of course, it starts sprinkling, which is definitely gonna turn these shad off. But the bass will still be here. They'll still be feeding on the shad. We just won't be able to see them as good. They'll still be here. There we go. There we go. It's a nice one. Little 2.5. Go ahead and... Yes, sir. This is the small one this morning. I caught a 6.5 earlier. Nice bass. So they're still here. I told you guys they'd still be here. All it took was that underspin, man. One little gig off the underspin. It's a faster moving bait, and it's gonna catch you more fish. Oh, nope. A lot of times when they're blowing up on the shad, you'll catch these fish right next to your kayak. It's crazy. Yeah, there we go. There's one. Just like I just told you, you'll catch them right next to the kayak. A little tiny one. Fish number 7. That 7 number, like I said, or my main goal is to hit 15 fish. That could definitely happen. Modern day pterodactyl there, dude. Unreal. Unreal. He's just mad because I've got captive of the shad now. But all I know is we need to stay on top of him. Oh my gosh. So I figured before I left today, I would just come back and get back in this cove and just see what I can do. See if I can top out at 15 fish. I'm still at 9. It's been about 30 minutes since the last fish, and for the most part, I mean, the action is kind of turned off, but you see the shad blowing up right here, which is a very good sign. That is what we want to see, boys. Hit the 10 number. There we go. There we go. Old 10 number on a good one. On a good one. A good last one. Oh, oh, no, no, no. Get around it, get around it. There you go, boys. It's a nice one right there. On that 10 number. There we go. Nice little 3. 2.5. Number 10. Ain't nothing to it. Yes, baby. How we do it out here. only gonna be out here for 15 more minutes. I don't know if we can get 15 in that amount of time. I think these bass are, oh, never mind, never mind. Oh, dude, that was a good fish. He wasn't even fighting hard, it was just a good one. And that was a nice little 3 number. I'm surprised I didn't just now get whopped up right there. They're blowing up right here still. We're holding that rod tip high, trying to keep it moving at the same speed like I said, and just working it right over the top. There we go. Oh my gosh, he's a little tiny one. Number 11, come on baby, come on baby. Perfect hook set on that one. There we go, number 11. Let's get fish number 12. Fish number 12, come on now. Don't let me get skunked out now. The fish are, oh my gosh, dude. What is going on? Holy crap, that was a big fish right there too. They're still like chilling right here, man. There we go. Get him in quick. Oh, 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 hey, hey. Fish number 12, fish number 12. There we go. Fish number 13. Oh, goodness. The little small ones are the difficult ones. I'm telling you. Come on, buddy. They get hooked all weird. All right, we are on 13. Going for 14. Alright, so I'm casting behind me, so if I hook one right here, you won't. There's one right there. I don't think he's the biggest fish. Definitely not the biggest fish. There we go, fish number 14. Oh man. Oh my gosh, dude, that was a big bass, bro. You know what I'm gonna throw? This little dinger right here. Come on, buddy. Come up on this like that, man. I guarantee it's not gonna be a good day for you. They're just not firing up on anything. All right, you guys have seen how many casts it's taken.
There you go.
That wasn't mine.
You did.
Nah, they've been doing that all morning. I've caught quite a few.
They just wishing you happy Thanksgiving?
Oh yeah, they're just taunting me. See, my goal is 15 fish, and I'm at 14, and it's taking me 35 minutes to catch the last one. I've missed 4 or 5. Can't close the deal.
14 this morning you caught.
Yeah, I caught a nice 6.5 pounder. It was probably about the 3rd fish I caught. It was a little earlier. They're out here. You as well. So even people are acknowledging that I'm getting taunted at this point. Like, these bass are just making fun of me, bro. We're going rod tip high in this back cove. There we go. Fish number 15. We closed the deal. Little fish. It's the smallest one yet. Fish number 15. And 1 cast to close the deal. All right. And guys, that is gonna be the end of my fishery because it is getting a little later. It's 10:42. It is Thanksgiving. Now it's time to go home and spend some time with the family and just relax for the day. So guys, I'm gonna go ahead and close out this video. Had a super good Thanksgiving morning experience. Caught 15 fish total, and that's exactly what I was wanting to do. 1 big one, a couple nice size ones, and we did exactly what I wanted to do. Like I said, it's been quite some time since I've been out on the water, so I'm just super excited and super happy to be able to come out here and catch these fish. I'm super blessed to be able to do this, to have the time to do this, and the opportunity to do this. And I just want to tell you guys, if you're out there fishing, stay focused and stay positive. Sometimes you go out, you don't catch them. Keep fishing. Keep fishing. So many times I went out, wouldn't catch anything, pushed through, caught a big one. Most importantly, you guys stay blessed, stay safe, and let that drag sing. Peace.